Dino crab. Wait, there's a new crab and a new dinosaur in-game? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They've actually added more dinosaurs to the game. Oh my gosh. It also looks like both of these guys are epics, so they're not legendaries, they're not ancients or divines, they're epics. So you'll probably end up running into these new dragons when you're playing through the Dragon's Delight event, but oh my goody god, he has a flying pig on his back, and that's how he flies. How cute is that? I've been waiting for some more dinosaurs for so long, and it's finally here. Let me know if you run into any more, because I've only seen Mr. Dinosaur and Mr. Crab so far, but they are very cute. So we do have a brand new Dragon's Delight event. Luckily for me, I already have the two main prizes for this event, mainly being the Leaderboard prize as the Copper Dragon, and at 4,600 points you can get your hands on Caterpillar. But with this Dragon's Delight event, there is an increased chance of higher rarity dragons to spawn, so you'll often find yourself running into more legendary tier dragons. And in theory, this should net you more points, on average, than what we used to be getting before in this version of event. But we'll have to wait and see how it actually plays out. But being able to see some of the new dragons in, like I guess a mini sneak preview through the Dragon's Delight, I enjoy. I am a big fan of that. But generally speaking, it's still not a great idea to trash, but if you are in the middle of a frenzy meter, that's like one of the few times where you could probably get away with it. But ultimately, I didn't want to give him that one, by the way. But usually it's a better idea to make sure you've got a lot of points when the frenzy meter comes up, because otherwise you're going to be stuck and not be able to get any points. But, you know, it does somewhat depend on your RNG as to, you know, how many points you're going to get, what you're going to be able to achieve. And these Joker items, make sure you try and save them for the dragons that are asking for a lot of items, but sometimes you might just need to use them. Oh, there's the dinosaur again. Oh, he's so cute. He's so very cute. But it does seem like the frenzy meter continues to tick down even if you quit out of the event, and then when you come back it will still be ticking down. So when the frenzy meter is up, make sure that you actually just sit in the game and you do absolutely everything that you can. That way, you will at least be able to, you know, get some points. I should have given that crown to the dragon in the bottom right, but I didn't realize I didn't have any event currency left, so screw me, right? But you gotta work quick, you gotta work fast while that frenzy bar is up, and do try to get the higher tier dragons completed during frenzy time, unlike that. But, you know, after the first reset of points, I'm at like 631, and I do still have some breeding dragons to do, so overall we've got 4 days left to do this event. I'm probably not actually really going to do it. I might get up to 3,000 points, but since I've already got the other two dragons, there's like no point for me to do it. But now that we've got more dragons added in the codex, maybe there's some that we'll be able to see, and obviously we've got new dragons like the Frost Spirit Dragon that have been added to the game. But there's probably some other dragons that are now in here that we just can't actually see them. So it will be interesting to see what they are in the next couple of weeks, because again, if we've got that Divine event around the corner, we are going to have some more dragons very, very soon. And, you know, crabs and dinosaurs sounds like a very interesting theme to me. Is it going to be like a prehistoric event, possibly? I would love it if it was. But, yeah, it looks like we can't actually see any of the new ones. You know, we can see all of the legendaries and the epics and the divines and ancients that we can't yet see. Whew. We will have to wait and see what happens. But, you know, with Dragon's Delights, do remember that it does run on the same 6-hour formula. You log in, you do the tasks, just like you would for a castle event. And then instead you spend it on spawning toys in for dragons, which is kind of a weird concept and always has been. But, you know, again, trashing on average is not a very good idea, apart from very specific scenarios, so keep that in mind. Because just think, every time you trash, basically you're spending money to generate the items, and then every time you trash, you're you're just wasting them. So you want to avoid trashing as much as possible, and again, trying to finish off the higher tier dragons, because divines and ancients can spawn in. So you've got to keep all of that in mind, and at the same time, do remember with the leaderboard dragon that you can only get it if you reach top 3, and to even be eligible to get the copper dragon, you have to reach the final milestone, which does mean 1, you can't see the leaderboard anymore, and 2, you have to get to 4,600 points to even be eligible for copper. So, requires a lot of grind. Definitely requires a lot of grinding. But, you know, that's the event that's going to last us for the next few days, and then either we're going to have something big come next Monday, or it will be, my guess, the Monday afterwards. That's when I would guess that we're going to start getting some like wintry themed stuff coming in. So I hope that you've got your gemmers up and ready and prepared, because you're going to need them. And at the same time, if it's full of dinosaurs and like prehistoric looking creatures, may end up being my favourite event. It may not. Maybe that's just a random dinosaur with a flying pig on his back. I don't know. But very, very intriguing to me. It's like Citrine has finally gotten a brother in the game. So we don't really have many dinosaurs, right? Like, we might have some dinosaur-esque looking dragons, but they're definitely more dragon than dinosaur, right? So, colour me very happy. It was literally the only thing that made me log in today. So very good job, Gameloft. You caught my attention. It's just because I don't really have anything else to do in-game at the moment. Especially Dragon's Delight, since I've already got the dragons. You know, it's a nice time when you collect lots of dragons and then you don't even have to log in for certain events because, you know, you've already got them. But also don't forget that we do have the new Dragon Master Pass. And because I was trying to breed for the Dragon of the Month yesterday, I've already got like 630 points. But, you know, if you're going for those Nezha tokens at up to 15,000 points, the combo for Nezha is going to be Elemental plus Yeti. So make sure you've got those available. And then if you want to actually get up to 15,000, try and do it now before we actually get into the major event. So the best way to do that is Dust and Fire in one, and then Lava and Wind in the other breeding den. Of course, if you're going for the Dragon of the Month, he's going to give you some points as well. But that's the most consistent way to get epic dragon eggs, like Elephant, Harpy, things like that. There's a couple of other combinations as well, but those two are very, very consistent at giving low epic timers. But anyway, aside from that, we've had some weird and very overly expensive deals. I know a lot of people were disappointed by Black Friday. It was probably one of the biggest complaints I saw about bundles and like purchase-only things recently. So, I don't know, maybe they'll give us some better bundles sometime soon, but, you know, for now, Black Friday was a little bit of a bust for a lot of people. No sale on the Hatchery or anything. Kind of sucks. But anyway, I appreciate you being here. Let me know if you do run into any more of these beautiful little new dragons. I would love to see them. You can send them in a screenshot or something in the Discord if you want. But I would love to see them. But anyway, I appreciate you being here, and until next time, I hope to see you then.